Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Elaine Zayak.
Number 2.
My name is Elaine Zayak.
And number 3.
My name is Elaine Zayak.
Only one of these people is the real Elaine Zayak and has sworn to tell the truth. And now from Studio 6A in New York's Rockefeller Center, let's meet our panel. In Bob's, he's the toast from coast to coast Soupy sales. And just as smart as she is pretty, Pat Collins. Host of the nationally syndicated radio program Hooked on Books, Henry Morgan. And our Tony Award winner, anchor lady, Peggy Cass. That's our panel. And here's the host of To Tell the Truth, Robin Watt.
You sound like a good bunch. Welcome to Tell the Truth. It's good to see you all. Panel, are you ready to play our game? Or
Yes.
shall we just chat?
No,
Would you like to play?
play.
Okay, let's play. Would you follow along as I read this affidavit? I, Elaine Zayak, am the National Senior Women's Figure Skating Champion. I won the gold medal in February of 1981, and in doing so, executed a series of 7 triple revolution jumps, a feat which had never been performed before. I credit my success with the triples to the work I do on the trampoline. Previous to my winning the national title, my biggest thrill was participating with JoJo Starbuck and Peggy Fleming in the first ice skating clinic ever held in the People's Republic of China. Signed, Elaine Zayak. Ladies, good to have you on the show. You're all looking terrific. Panel, these ladies all claim to be national figure skating champion Elaine Zayak. Let's start the questioning with Henry Morgan.
Number 1, a triple revolution jump. What is that?
Okay, it's where you have to get a lot of force before you can do it, and it's a triple jump in the air before you come down.
And if you do 7, you come down between them, do you?
Right, yes, I did a series of 7. You know, like, I would turn in the air 3 times, but I did it 7 times.
Oh.
You know, 7 different times during the routine.
Aren't you a little young to be a senior women's figure skating champion?
No, it's not the age. You have to pass 8 tests before you can qualify for it, and I did.
Uh-huh. Good. Number 2, what part of the South are you from?
Browns, New Jersey.
Right in the heart of Dixie, Henry. And we go to Peggy Cass.
And number 1, where in the South are you from?
I used to live in Alabama, but I'm in New Jersey now.
Well, did they have lots of ice skating rinks when you were a little girl in Alabama for you to practice on?
Yes, ma'am, they did. That's how I got started, and my parents realized, you know, that I had a lot of potential, so we decided to move to the north, but this is not a Southern accent compared to what it used to be.
It sounds like hush puppies to me. Number 3, how many figures are obligatory when you do your solo for senior women's?
Well, the short composition, you are required to do 6 elements, which are 6, you know, they have, but the long is freestyle, and you make up your own routine, and that's 4 minutes.
Number 2, when you went to China, did you have any trouble communicating with the Chinese kids of your own age?
We had translators, but we couldn't talk to them at all.
And we go to Soupy Say.
Number 1, whereabouts in China did you do these exhibitions?
Peking.
Number 2, do the Chinese, are they avid ice skaters?
Yeah, I'd say just about as much as we are.
Number 3, are they entered in the Olympics?
Yes.
Were you in the Olympics?
No.
Number 1, have you turned pro yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, number 2, where in the 1981 Olympics, where did you skate?
I wasn't in the Olympics in 1981.
I thought it said it.
I was at the Nationals.
Is that, number 3, will you be in the next Olympics?
Yes, in Yugoslavia, 84.
And we go to Pat Collins.
Number 3, who are Ty Babylonia and Randy Gardner?
They are the pair skaters. They were the ones that were disqualified this year in the Olympics, and they
Number
now...
2, thank you, number 3. Number 2, who's John Curry?
He's a figure skater, and he's very athletic, and he's into dancing now.
Number 1, do you aspire to be in the ice volleys, the ice capades? Is that what you see for yourself down the road?
Yes, when I turn professional, I would love to do that. I love ice skating, but right now I like the competition. It's fun.
What is the rule regarding number 2, competition and going professional?
They're totally different.
And number 3, going back to China, how do they differ in terms of style and competition from what you do?
Well, everyone's style is different, even the American style. You know, mine is different from Peggy Fleming. And
But are they as
The bell is
influenced?
ringing, panel, and I think you know what that means. It means you must stop questioning and you must make a decision and vote for number 1, or for number 2, or for number 3. Henry, who got your vote?
I'd give them each one vote if I had my druthers. But number 3 answered the last question, I believe it was, so easily. Peggy Fleming's style is different from mine. So I vote for number 3.
All right, and Peggy, who got your vote?
I'm so humiliated I can hardly hold this card up. I voted for number 4. But then I realized I made a mistake when I recounted, and so I voted for number 3.
All right.
That's humiliating.
Soupy, who got your vote?
I think it's number 2.
Okay, I vote for number 2, and Pat, who got your vote?
Number 2.
You get yourselves together, panel, right now. Well, now we're going to find out which of these ladies, in fact, won the national figure skating title. Will the real Elaine Zayak please stand up? There she is. Thank you, Elaine. Have a seat. Okay, before we talk to Elaine, let's find out who our imposters are. Number 1, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Laura Sellers. I'm 15 years old. I live in the heart of Dixie at Decatur, Alabama.
Nice to have you. And number 3, could you give us a little bit of background about yourself, please?
my name is Whitney Smith, and I'm a senior at Melbourne High School. And next year I will be a freshman at the University of Colorado in Boulder.
Congratulations. Good to have you. Elaine, I know you've done a heck of a lot. You've won this title, which is absolutely marvelous. You're 15 years old, I know. Why did you start using the trampoline as a training device for Olympic skating or for figure skating? Nobody's ever done that before, have they?
No, well, when I was about 6 years old, I got a trampoline for Christmas, and I was jumping all around on it, and I think that really, because I started skating, but not seriously until I was about 6, and I think that really helped me, because I just kept bouncing up on the ice when I went out to skate.
There were 2 incorrect votes. You're lovely ladies. Been a pleasure having you on the show. You've won $200. We'll see 2 of you back on One-on-One. All the best, Elaine. Congratulations. And we'll be right back, so